Welcome to the IUL rescue page. On this page, you're going to find a lot of good information about some of the things that you should be considering when you're looking at doing an indexed universal life insurance policy. Now, one of the things that we find about indexed universal life policies is that they're sold as this one size fits all solution. They're this miracle, they're this hack of the rich. You can't ever lose money, and your money is going to just skyrocket and compound to the moon. Well, one of the things that we observe is that people have a lot of their money allocated in the market. That's what we're taught to do, right? You invest, you put your money in a 401k, you put it in a mutual fund, you put it in an index fund, and the indexed universal life insurance policy does much of the same. You're putting money into a policy where it's mirroring what an index does or what a proprietary index does, and the money is still at risk in the market to some degree. Now, we find that a lot of people, they've never really themselves or had an advisor or a strategist take a look at their overall picture, because if you're not really digging deep and where are you at right now financially? What stage of life are you in? How much money are you making? How much money are you putting away? Do you have debt? Do you have a business? Are you looking for capital to do things strategically in your business or to invest maybe in real estate or other businesses? And are you looking at the stage of life are you in? Are you in your 30s or 40s and you're growing money? You've got a family? Are you in the pre-retirement or retirement stages where you're looking for maybe tax-free income streams in retirement? But if those things aren't taken into account and looking at what problems do you have right now in your financial life, and does the Index Universal Life Insurance policy solve that problem or problems? So the answer to that may be yes, it may be no. But if you're not asking the right questions and understanding how these policies function, because there's many moving levers, there's a lot of things that are not talked about in the marketing and the salesmanship around these policies that can put you in a situation that you don't want to be in around financially. Now, we also find that a lot of people, the goals and the vision that they have, the indexed universal life policy is a mismatch. It may sound good on paper, but when you really understand the nuts and bolts of how these policies function, they are not going to accomplish what you're thinking they're going to accomplish for you in your financial life. So that's our message and our goal on this page, is to give you some information. We want to help you understand if you're looking at buying a indexed universal life policy, you are educated, you know the ins and outs of these policies, you know the right questions maybe to ask an agent if they're selling it to you, to really get a full picture, because many times the picture that's sold is a partial picture with partial truths and not the whole picture. Now, once you know the whole picture, it might be the right move for you to go forward with, but you are going to want to know that, right? And so that's what we're wanting to do here. Now, maybe you've already bought an IUL, you've already got it, you've already got money into it, maybe you've been funding it for a few years, and you're in a situation where you're maybe upside down or it's not performing as expected. Maybe the cap rates have lowered. There could be a variety of situations you find yourself in that you want a second opinion. You want somebody that knows how to vet these and to look deeper into the policy, how it's structured, and some of the riders and some of the clauses that might be hidden in the, many pages of illustrations that you probably got, to know, what do I do at this point? Do I continue doing this? Do I get out? If so, what are my options? Those are the types of things that we are here as a resource to do. We've got a team that behind us that looks at, hundreds and hundreds of these every single year to know what's good, what's bad, what's the right thing for you, and what's not. So if you need to know more, you want to dive into this for your situation, either as education as a potential buyer, or you've already got one and you need advice on what to do with the situation you're in, click the link down on this screen, because there's going to be a link that you can schedule a call with us. I will want two things. We'll want your in-force illustration, which means a current illustration of where you're at right now, if you've already got one, or at least the sales illustration. If you already have one, we'll want both. If you are looking at these, we'll obviously want any of the illustrations you've been shown or given by the agent that's promoting these, and we can take a deep dive into those and give you some education, point out some of the things that you may not have realized that are part of that, good and bad, and we'll see if this is a good fit for you. So go ahead and click that scheduling link below, and look forward to talking to you guys. Take care.